Welcome to a DropTent Media Production.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the number one sports podcast, Slapstick Sports. At the sticks, at the computer, we got Jesse Pedraza today.
What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? Trying to move this camera.
Yeah, I'm sure they say they'd be doing okay. But I'm assuming that they're feeling well.
Yeah.
Our viewers, because they're actually our demographic are affluent people.
Right.
That
are not 60.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Or know us at all.
Yeah, seriously.
And I am your other host, Garrett Monaco. Adam's out today. I'm wearing my hat for him or something.
Yeah.
Because he typically wears a hat.
Is that you channeling him?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I should probably go on my phone then. And then
let me address the people. I fucked up.
Yeah.
I fucked. This is going to be a quick one to make you guys feel good about shit.
to get your fill.
Yeah,
of the to get your slapstick of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we no sound in the last episode. I'm not sure if you saw our silent podcast, revolutionary clip.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
I think nobody in the podcast game has a silent.
Yeah, and we were
silent podcast.
Yes.
And, we're the first, and we're innovators for.
I was gonna say we're constantly innovating, trying something new.
Yes.
Yes.
For an hour.
And you just have to read our lips.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I mean, like, when Hollywood first came out with silent film, I was blown away.
Yeah, it's huge. Huge.
And this episode, or the last one that we just deleted.
Yes.
Because it was just for, like, it was limited edition, guys.
Exactly. It wasn't an accident.
Yes.
It was a purpose silent podcast.
It was an artistic expression.
Yes. We try something new, and, if you missed your chance to listen, and then...
Yeah, we talked a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of shit. On a lot of athletes.
We found the cure to cancer as well.
Yes.
And we found a quick and easy way of making money that's not bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But, we're only saying those things once.
Yes,
so
exactly.
It's a shame.
And you missed out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's
But nothing's changed in the sports world, unfortunately.
I'm sure shit has, but I just haven't been fucking giving a shit about baseball right now.
Baseball is the only thing that's going on.
Yeah. And
I stopped paying attention as soon as soccer was over.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, soccer is over. Wait, is everything over with soccer? Like both the Eurocup?
Yeah, the Eurocup and Copa America are done. Champions are for Copa America, Argentina.
Right, with Messi.
Who's
right.
The Payne Manning for the American viewers. He's like, he finally got the Gipper. So he won a world title.
Right, we were talking about that during our silent. We covered a lot of topics during that silent episode.
And then we talked about England losing in incredible fashion. They were so confident that it was coming home, and it did not come home.
Typical English.
Yeah. They're like, oh, man, it was going to happen for us. But no, the Italians fucking with their baguette.
Yeah, that's French, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're like pasta.
They're pasta.
That's bag.
Wait, is there... But I feel like croissant is more French.
They're both French.
All right,
the French are allowed to have two different kinds of bread. They can't be like,
no, you have only one national bread. You
right.
only have one national carb in your body.
Yes, that's all they fucking eat. I don't even think they got frog legs. Oh, fuck the French. So we were talking with the English. They fucking kicked it. Or they
penalty kicks. Three missed penalty kicks.
Right. And there was this giant controversy. Was Boris Johnson getting in on it, being like,
"Yeah,
this is like stop doing that."
Fans were being super racist because it was three black players who missed.
As I've said in the silent podcast, typical English.
Yeah, The first white supremacists.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, seriously.
Even though it was Spain, I think they invented the phrase. It didn't really take off until the English really implemented it.
Well, it's not as sexy in Portuguese. Oh, no, Spaniards. Oh, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, I totally said Portuguese as well, I assume. But Spaniards,
But
yeah.
yeah. Portuguese is such a small-ass country. I just thought about that. I don't know. But they make incredibly beautiful people.
They do. In Brazil, I think they also speak Portuguese.
Yeah, they do.
It's a big country. I consider that more Portuguese than actual Portugal.
Yeah,
But
because they're like, it's
going
larger.
back. Yeah, going back to the English. Just so the 19-year-old, I remember he.
Yeah, the last
fucking
one.
how many missed penalty shots? Was it just one?
Dude, he's never taken a career penalty shot.
Oh, so do it in one of the most important games of your career.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if he made that,
Yeah. But also, you could also
people
see,
would jump on the field and suck his dick and be like, I'm the best fucking athlete in the world.
Exactly.
But when he fucking bombs at it, it's like, why?
Dude, I know.
Why did you let him do that?
Well, the coach is getting a lot of flack for it.
He should.
As he should. And I don't know. I mean, like, it was an intense game because, like, one of the goalies, the English goalie, stopped it.
Yes.
Like the second one, so it was like
Impeccable defense. Like they're doing good, but you can only hold defense out for so long. Like someone just has to score at some point.
Mm-hmm. No, I know, but I mean, the fact that like even like they were talking about, like the English had a chance to win it in regular time, they just never pushed, and it was just it is what it is.
Right.
Like Boris Johnson got involved. Whatever. Racism is relevant in other parts of the country other than the United States.
I always found it weird that they elected. I always found it weird they elected Boris Johnson. He looks like a fucking English ex president.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird like that.
You can't even say his name, can you?
No, I'm not going to. The guy's a fucker.
Yeah, that treasonous bastard.
Yeah.
Said it.
He Why was that look in? They're like, hey, I really like fucking tan dudes with weird flowery hair.
I always said that Boris Johnson looks like,
and they happen to be fat as fuck too.
Well, I always said that he looks like Simple Jack.
He does.
From
his fucking
Tropic
cut
Thunder.
is fucked up.
Yeah.
Why was everyone in on like, hey, let's really fuck up our fucking economy and fuck everything else up by electing these weird ass looking motherfuckers.
Because they have style. And said something you don't understand, Garrett, clearly.
Yeah, obviously. I should probably you know what?
With your
next episode I'm gonna be super tan and my hair is gonna be bleached but fucked up.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna get elected fucking mayor of Philly or something. I don't know.
I'll buy you crazy scissors.
You're right. That's hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, they're on sale. Back to school. Back to school in Zoom.
Not yet. They used to freak me the fuck out when they like come August. They start seeing back to school commercials. They're like, this is fucked up. This is fucked up. Like I hate this. As a kid, like you actually like get burned to see it.
Really? I love office supplies. I'm a nerd like that. I don't
Really?
know why I'm on this podcast, but yeah,
That is weird.
I love pens. Look, I got a Sharpie pen. Like seriously, like I'm like
that gave me so much anxiety as a child because it would happen at the end of July.
Yep.
It would be like you're watching. I don't know what the fuck you're watching. Goddamn, Rugrats. I don't know.
Right.
And they're just like, boom, like thinking about going back to school. And you're like, no, I'm not thinking about that at all. And it's like as a child, where I just ran into anxiety. I'm like, this fucking sucks. And it's like dreading.
Yeah.
It's
Did
like
you have fun summers? My summers were just bland.
They were good. I had fun as a kid.
Right.
But like in this day of age, like now when I just go on my phone, I just see a bunch of rich people doing summer. It's like I guess my summer sucked. I don't know. Like it's like gaslighting me into thinking like my summer's blue. But like no, I had a ton of fun as a child, and I'm grateful for my like summers as I've spent.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like nowadays, like you go on your phone, it's like, oh, I'm in fucking Greece like for the 80th time this month. Like I'm so bored of going to Greece. Like, oh, now I have to go to fucking Spain, go on a boat. Like, oh, isn't my life amazing? It's like as an adult, I can't even do that. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Insecurities with Garrett Monaco.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I guess. But no, like as a kid, I had a ton of fun.
Yeah,
but then it got hampered. it got hampered on with the back to school commercials.
Yeah, I got you.
Where it's just like, hey, I
Did
hope
you go to a pool a lot? I feel like you're a pool kid.
my folks had a pool.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah. For a couple of years we had a pool. It was pretty nice. You actually get bored of it. But that's not why we're here. That's not why we're here.
And
I'm
then
not
2008 happened.
Yeah.
What happened to 2008,
Yeah.
buddy? No kidding.
No, actually 2014. that was the year.
When it all
So
came crashing down.
it did, literally. But I guess with water kind of shit going on, we were talking about the Olympics.
Yeah, with the summer. Their summer is going to be shitty too.
Yeah.
If you're an Olympic athlete, your summer is going to be a lot more shittier.
Right.
Because there's some COVID cases coming through in Japan, so they're kind of getting a little scared. They already said no fans, so
Right.
but still a shit ton of athletes in one spot. I don't know what's going to happen.
They're all fucking too.
Yeah, you're not gonna keep them. It's gonna be like cicadas,
This
man.
is fucking
It's gonna be
just sick fucking. Just
oh god,
heavy breathing, just sick,
right.
congested noses.
Don't bring the condoms. Just
Making-
let them
yeah.
reproduce. Although they have like probably the best lungs. Anyways,
Right, but it's like that means they're really
yeah,
they're really
no.
good sick lungs. So it has a ton of mucus in it, and
Yeah,
they're just like
right,
fucking,
right.
everyone's grunting, and that's what the Olympic Village sounds like. That's dumb. Why they're not vaccinated, or why they shouldn't be immediately vaccinated upon arrival to Tokyo, I don't
Yeah.
know. But they should be.
That'd be so fucked up though. Like if you're like one of the countries that's struggling to get a vaccine, and your only shot is through to get to the Olympics. You're like, I lost my shot at a vaccine.
Right.
But no, I don't disagree. I mean,
that's
like,
that's a fun little thing there. It's just like I fucking hate track, but I need my COVID vaccination.
yeah, right.
I'm tired of running, but like I'm tired of being sick too.
Look, I know China doesn't recognize Taiwan, but the Olympics does. So let me enter into this shit real quick.
Oh my god, that's dumb. I know it's as I said, it's getting with basketball. Chris Beal, not his name's not Chris, but Beal.
Beal. Yeah,
he's on the USA team.
Wizard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good
He's
player.
sick?
Yeah, he's out now.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that basketball team's gonna look like it's not even get bronze. Like that's
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, with them, you can check on our IG, which you do follow, fans. At Slapstick Cast on IG and
We know.
and
We
Twitter.
look at the algorithm.
Yeah. I actually got clips of the fouls.
Oh yeah.
Of the fouls is not being called.
Right,
It's
right.
funny to watch.
Right? Aren't they? They're just like.
Yeah, the guy jumps up and he gets blocked.
Yeah.
Like the one with Kevin Durant, he's going up and he gets blocked and he falls. Which, if it was regular NBA, it'd be like, hell yeah.
They would be like, we gotta protect the person. And
Right.
now it's like, nah, dude, fucking nut up.
Yeah, get up. And like the ball's already in play, going in the opposite direction,
Yeah.
while your ass is on the ground, just like confused. Like, why did they call that? Which that's OG basketball, like which how basketball
Right.
is supposed to be played. I was saying,
By
if-
men.
yeah, if only we could have brought our refs to the Olympics, then we'd be like winning again, big time.
That's so true. I don't know who does the Olympic reffing, but
Probably just like real refs. And they're just like, okay,
are they people from another country or another world?
Probably.
I don't know why I said another country. They're all from another country.
Yeah,
It's
everybody.
the Olympics.
I would hope. If it was like some random country, like, oh, all of our refs.
What if they were all
are-
like Japanese? There's like only the host country could ref. That'd be so dope.
Maybe I can see some fuckery going along. Like all of a sudden, Japan's really good at basketball. I'd be like, what's going on here?
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure they keep it random, which is funny because the reason why it's funny because the reason why these things are as it is. Before I jump into this topic, I just want to say, why the fuck are we running into this now? Like this penalty thing. We've been doing the fucking flopping around for at least 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
Why are we running into this now? Or like we're really...
I don't know. I feel like they were.
We must have really gotten good at flopping.
I think they might have just gotten talking to before he's like, hey, the bullshit that you normally get, it doesn't work.
Maybe.
And then like it's just like, okay, got it.
Yeah.
And train that way. Because it was Coach K that used to coach the U.S. That's the other thing. Coach K used to coach.
Right. Now it's Pop.
And now it's, I guess it's Pop. All right, so then he should know.
Yeah. I don't. No, yeah, he had the Spurs.
Right. But they weren't a flopping team.
Right. No, they're a tough team.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know why this year is really becoming apparent because this has been. It used to be called LeBroning. It was a bit of a meme.
Yeah.
And LeBron was like, it's impressive because he's a big dude doing that. He's doing big, like, whoa, I'm falling over, and I'm big. But yeah, typically it's like a Trae Young or a CP3 where someone's kind of like smaller, but they're good for that penalty shit.
Right.
I'm just has me curious why it's showing up now, but it's because also what I was talking about before that, what I was getting into, the reason why these things are as it is because actually originally America was a tougher basketball
Right.
in terms of penalties. But then when they got into the Olympics, they changed it up a little bit. They said, okay, let's make this let's make it a little bit easier for these foreign guys to be able to play. So they changed the fouls up a little bit. They changed it to be to make it easier to get fouled.
Okay.
For the Olympics.
Yeah, for the Olympics.
But then it also just applied to the NBA. And in America we just took it to the next level for some reason. So actually it's backwards now. Like we were supposed to be like the tough ones, being like, who cares? Like we get fouled, but completely like went on its head, which is interesting. I was reading about that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's just when it hit the Olympics, they're like, let's go easier on these guys, like make sure everything is cool, and then now it's backwards.
God damn it!
Right.
Of course, we're the masters of masters of acting.
Right.
Really.
Also, we're the people that innovate, and we cause disruptions in industries.
And we are excessive.
Exactly.
So
put that all together, and we're flopping on that court.
Yeah, exactly. We're flopping like a fish.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I mean, I didn't see any flopping at the NBA Finals. But granted, I didn't really watch it. So
There's plenty.
Is there?
Yeah. There was what's his face, Crowder.
Okay.
Incredible. I should put his clips up. His are hilarious.
Really?
He's barely getting touched, and it's like embarrassing.
Really?
Man, I wish I had. I'm not sure where I can get the clips at.
Yeah.
Well, I can probably flip it to
Do
you
you
real
wanna-
quick.
do
I know where to get them.
Okay.
Let me pull them up. I'm pulling up a video of Crowder and his fouls. This is all we do for Slapstick Sports. We just talk about how ridiculous the NBA fouls are. If I look at our feed and everything else, it's like, oh, okay, there's another penalty talk. We're just flopping, constantly flopping. If I can pull it up within the next 5 seconds, I'll send it to you. But I don't want to just get stuck here trying to look for a clip.
Yeah, seriously.
Put
it in file 615.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Yeah. Crowder.
Yeah,
basically, I mean, you guys can probably just imagine it. If you look at my CP3 post or our CP3 post, like it's basically even worse than that. Like some guy pretty much breathes on him, or like one where it's like the guy's arm hits his arm while they're trying to recover, and he just falls over. So there's still that going on very much in the finals.
Is it a close? Are they close games?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good.
It was. Suns looked really promising within the first two games, and they were. They're good. And then the third game,
Milwaukee ran over them, right?
Right, a little bit. There's more of a separation, but still it's relatively close.
Okay.
I was reading because it was like interesting that a specific ref was reffing the third game, and because this ref was reffing, because ref's gonna ref.
Yes.
Because he was out there, actually the odds changed and went in favor of the Bucks. It just changed for some reason, and it was that one ref. I forget the dude's name. Some fucking
why do the
white
Phoenix
dude.
Suns always, or was it Sacramento Kings? That was the last time they were talking about refs cheating.
Oh, maybe.
Right. So I was like, no, but the Phoenix, whatever.
It was weird. It was because this ref was just like a little notorious for not, I guess, targeting teams for some reason. And I'm not sure why he's still reffing if he has a reputation like that.
Right.
if the organization's like, we have a ref that's like kind of fucked up, let's pay him more. It's like, why are you guys doing that?
Yeah, I know.
But the one ref literally changed the odds. Like, oh, that guy's on the field, and Vegas was like, no, we're giving this to the Bucks. So then the Bucks won, and then this last game, it was still a Bucks game. Obviously they won, but I saw some. It's funny because that's where I would have gotten my Crowder clips. Giannis was just going off. He had an incredible block.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you saw that or not. For fans, because I know we're dedicated sports fans.
Yeah, towards the end, right? It was.
Yes, it pretty much won them the game.
Okay, yeah.
Because it was like there was like 2 minutes left. It was like 101 versus 98 score. Okay. And the Suns were doing an alley-oop, and it was like, oh, shit is in, that's going in, and then Giannis just fucking slaps it mid alley-oop. It just looks awesome. Nice. It just looks so cool. And like typically you assume alley-oops are going in, and then after that the Bucks got the ball back, and it just separation occurred, and they that was a wrap.
I kind of want the Bucks to win. I don't like the Suns uniform. I hate how
I don't think I like Arizona.
Yeah,
I love the state. I've been there. But I don't want to see him win. I don't know why. I guess
because there's gonna be a chlamydia outbreak.
Yeah,
that's why.
And it's gonna be all Gronk too for some reason.
It's gonna be all Gronks.
Gronk's just like,
oh man.
He went to Arizona. That's why.
I have not been to Arizona, but I've heard stories.
Yeah,
I've heard it's sleuths,
dry heat, desert, and fucking desert sluts.
Yeah, desert sluts. So
they have like a fucking like lizard tattoo on them. They wear cowboy boots, Daisy Dukes.
Does it change colors?
And if they sit in the sun long enough, yes. And they just get a ton of cancer.
Yes.
But
which we had the cure for in our last podcast.
Yeah.
But you guys will never get to hear it.
Yeah, of course. Arizona doesn't listen in. They're too busy fucking cooking out there.
Sons in what?
Yeah.
Sons in what? Sons in stage 4 cancer?
Yes.
That's funny. All right.
But we did share that in our story, I think yesterday. We had the fucking, did you saw the Kanye thing?
No, what Kanye thing?
Kanye in the middle of a restaurant during game 4, just stands up, and he's out with like friends and stuff, and just starts delivering a speech about CP3.
Jesus Christ.
I just loved how that article was written. Like it read like an Onion article, and it wasn't. It was like legit like news, news source. And it's just like during game 4, Kanye West stands in a restaurant and delivers speech, and then
this is why I think he'll be president.
And then it said, yeah. Well, this last part it said in quotes, the speech was pretty powerful, sources say. And I was like, you guys need to stop. Dude, like, stop following that guy.
I gotta say, the only person that can actually have a good speech is Kanye.
Right.
Out of nowhere. Only him and President Lincoln were able to do something like that. You know what?
Yeah. We're all eating right now, having a great time, and then here comes a monologue. Yeah. Like, dude, chill, bro. I hate it's like almost like the Always Sunny joke. If you that one episode where they're stuck inside someone's house, it's like, oh, I shouldn't have given that speech. It's the fact that I was like, the speech is pretty powerful. Sources say like that part just gets me.
Yeah.
And it's funny because Chris Paul was eating ass during that game too.
Yeah, probably.
He was not doing that good. It's funny that like Kanye's like, you know what? I gotta stand up for my man Chris Paul.
Delusional.
Yes, he's fucking batshit crazy.
But he's a genius. Also.
If standing up in the middle of a restaurant and giving a speech about a certain player isn't crazy enough as it is,
yeah.
The fact that Chris Paul is eating ass during that game wouldn't even phase him.
You know what sucks is that people listened. You know what I mean? Like, people turned around from their meal. It wasn't like, hey, that's just a crazy person.
Right.
They were just like, no. Look, it's Kanye.
Wow, that was really good.
Yeah, Jesus walks.
Yeah.
It's over there.
Well, yeah, if Kanye wasn't Kanye, he would just be a crazy person.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, get that guy the fuck out of here.
No, he has a powerful speech.
Right.
Sources say.
Go fuck yourself. That shit was hilarious. And that's because, doesn't matter, folks. If you're crazy, if you make art, then you're okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's good art.
It kind of like certifies you're crazy.
It does.
It's like a nice certification.
It gives you crazy capital.
Yeah, I guess yes.
If you're good at what you do, you're allowed to be kind of batshit a little bit.
Yeah.
People are like, that's just kind of what he does, haha.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're just if you aren't like good at your art, then you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
And no one wants to deal with you. People fucking hate you.
Yep, that's very true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
That's just how it is. Thank God.
The world we live in.
That describes a lot of people now I think about it.
Yeah. you really had like a dissection of like some motherfuckers in your mind.
Yeah, I did. There's some certain people in mind if you're listening in. Yeah, if you're gonna be if you're gonna be an asshole, you better be Kanye level. Is all I'm saying.
I need to be like, wow.
All right. They can say what they want. They fucking dropped My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll take that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he's working on a new album because of his new girlfriend, and it's supposed to be a lot better. So hopefully that works out.
Maybe.
And if that's the case,
then
the Kardashians are a drain on music and sports. And
it's just a drain on general. They're a drain from society.
Yes, I don't disagree.
Yeah, this is just a fucking cancer out in Arizona.
Yeah,
fucking
stage 4.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. Exactly. They kill our athletes. Exactly, man. It's fucking fuck all that. I would talk fights real quick because we got we just had the UFC 264, and then our previously silent podcast we talked about actually the true defining factor of what the baseline of fights are and how to win every fight if you're ever in one. But we already covered that, so I don't feel like we need to.
Yeah, but I was gonna say like Conor fucking broken. I think he's done for sure.
You think he's done for sure?
I think he's done for sure. I think like the whatever hype, like I love how he like promoted off the ground. That's hilarious. Right. That's like a Vince McMahon move, like straight up. And yeah,
he has the walk.
Well, he has the walk, but also
that was Vince's walk.
No, I know.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's Vince's walk, but also like Vince broke his quads during like the Royal Rumble. Like he wasn't in the Royal Rumble. He was booking. He's producing it in the back, right?
Right.
2 competitors fall on the ground. He comes out and breaks both of his quads on the ground in the ring, and so he's trying to stand up, and he's like, "All right, restart the match and help me out of here." And that's what Conor was doing.
Yeah.
He was like lying on the ground. He's like, "Listen, you fuck here. It's not over.
You ain't got the best of me yet."
Yeah, right.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like you had that energy of like, no.
Your wife's sent me DMs.
Right.
It's cool, dude. Your leg's broken. I think he's got another fight in him, another fight or two. It's coming out now that his leg was injured before, which is interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
There's like clips or pictures of him with his leg wrapped up during training camp. So, yeah, that's more on his coach then for being like, yeah, you should still probably fight if your leg's gonna be broken. That's like why injuries in camp, while they're annoying and you get fights canceled, we've seen a ton of matchups not actually happen because of people getting injured in camp. But it was
how often does that happen?
Happens a lot more often than people think, and then sometimes people don't even talk about it. Right. Sometimes people don't bring it up until after the fact, and some people don't even bring it up at all. Which those are the real fighters that fucking don't. If they lost,
how much time do you usually get? Like, if not a big time fighter, obviously gets like a year or something, right?
No, that's too much time.
Really?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months training camp.
Gotcha.
A good fighter, a full-time professional fighter trains all year round.
Right.
But you get about 3 months of game planning of who you're going to be fighting, training stylistically to fight the person you're going to fight. Some people don't do that, but they still train for 3 months getting into the fight with them. Mm-hmm. Some people, if they're into strategy, will adapt their game plan to the person. That's still a 3 month kind of time window to get ready for a fight. But good fighters, guys that fight all the time, have about a year of just like pure training, and then you have fights during that year. But you're still training, and that's if you stay healthy. But you're training so much that you will get injured.
Yeah.
And injuries happen a lot. We've had some matchups. As I said, this did not happen because someone got injured during the training camp for the fight, and it pushes back, and you get frustrated. But that's just kind of how it is. That's sports in general. You're pushing your body to the limit, which I hope you are during training.
Yeah.
Trying to reach new heights. You're going to at some points break, and that's okay. I mean, don't do it too often. But we have that with like football. We have it all the time. People just getting injured.
Well, same thing with Brady, because they said that Brady was.
For the Bucks,
he was playing with a torn MCL.
Yes.
And I'm like, shit.
Good for him.
I mean, yeah, great for him, but like also it's like shit. You know what I mean? You're 40. Chill. You know what I mean?
Tom doesn't have to play anymore. Tom could have retired 5 years ago.
No, I know he could have.
Right.
But he's doing it because he fucking loves the game. And
Yeah.
he's like, an MCL tear is not going to keep me away.
He's an OG now.
Yeah, seriously.
He's like the biggest OG, at least still playing. Yeah. But I'm saying with sports teams, it's still a big deal, but it's not like.
You're right.
It's different. With fighters, it's like that's it. The match is off. The game is not going to be played.
Yeah, for sure.
With football, it's like okay, we have a bench. Like we can send so and so. Even though injuries do become the number one excuse in every playoff. Everyone is always saying, "Oh, our line's injured. Oh, our quarterback's injured." It becomes the number one. Like, it is a big deal, but the game still happens.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
So Conor, he's fucking like, he's injured, which whatever. I mean, I respect it. Conor is 30, I think, mid-30s.
Okay.
So
yeah, it's about.
Oh, wait a second. No, he's probably early 30s.
Early 30s.
Yeah.
Maybe probably two or three matches left.
Right, mid-30s. You're old as fuck in UFC.
Yeah.
You're fucking.
Yep.
That's. And I wouldn't want someone to fight for that long because that's when they start like really losing. But Conor, it's just been embarrassing for him. It'd be interesting to see what he does next. He's obviously still very much the promoter, still very much going off saying, "Hey, like I'm getting my rematch," even though I have a bum leg now. It'll be interesting to see what the future looks for him. With Dustin.
He'll be fighting Jake Paul in no time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Dustin will be fighting the champ next, Charles Oliveira, which he rightfully so deserves after fighting Conor twice. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a little weird. Like, I guess Dustin's record now because he had to fight Conor twice in a row.
Yeah.
But good for him. He should definitely get the title fight. Rest of the card looked a lot of fun. I talked about Ryan Hall getting knocked out. I just like the guy a lot, but he's a definition of insanity during that fight, doing the same thing over and over again, costing a match. Wonder Boy versus the dude that beat him. Good for him. So, but we also got
that. Good for him has so much.
Animosity behind it. It was boring though. It was a boring fight.
Got you.
But I still respect the fact that that guy won. I'm forgetting his name, but not really. I'm just breezing over this fight card because we talked about it already.
Yeah.
But we got the fight this weekend. We got this fight tonight, which is Islam. Could you pull that up actually?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
It's Islam's fighting versus some guy that they're feeding to him. No, I shouldn't say feeding. Islam's literally legit. They should give him some actual. Thiago Moises. He's pretty good actually, but he should definitely be giving Islam some harder fights because he's getting to that point.
Yeah, he's getting to that point.
He's won a lot in a row now.
And like they're all exciting.
Yeah.
They're all exciting. Even his.
He
lost.
He's a good fighter.
Too?
No, he lost. He lost a couple of years ago.
He
got knocked out.
Okay.
And he's got caught. And that's what happens.
Right.
But he's one of those kind of Khabib. He's Khabib's training partner.
Right.
I
think I remember seeing something like that.
Yeah, and this is the next Russian dude that fucking, the ugly motherfucker that just happens to beat everybody. Like, all right, this guy's just good. You can't do anything. He's one of those guys that
he's ugly and he's proud.
Exactly, and he wins.
Yeah, right.
But he wins. Yeah, and that's it. And you can't stop him. He's a good grappler. He's good with his hands, and he's a good fighter overall. But they need to give him some harder challenges, only because he's just won so many in a row now. I think he's on a 6 to 7 fight win streak, which is ridiculous that he's not getting any. I think it's because he is Russian. And the knockout doesn't help either. When you get knocked out, that really hurts your capital as a fighter.
Right.
It's not the same as being submitted or getting decisioned. Because decision's like, oh, you could have won, maybe. Submitted, it's like you lost, but it's not like getting like knockouts pretty bad.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
get fucking like, and the person's like, and everyone was there watching you too. It just doesn't look good.
And then you don't remember.
Right. You look dumb.
Yeah.
You look real dumb from everybody. As someone that's been dropped before, it's like, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
It hurts your soul, and it hurts your capital as a fighter. But he's coming back, and he's a fucking force to be reckoned with.
Fuck yeah.
We got Miesha Tate. I don't know too much about Renew, but I know Miesha Tate's my girl. She's been in a fight game for a long time.
Yeah, she's been in a fight game for a while.
Yeah, she's Ronda's era.
Mm-hmm.
And Ronda's fucking
gone.
Yeah, gone. She's still wrestling?
Nah, she's not part of the. She actually hates it, which is fair because it's like, yeah, I don't know why you're here either.
Why does she hate it?
Oh, because here's the thing about wrestling fans. When we know you're not like for it, fuck off. Fuck off. I know you have like.
Is she heel or?
They kind of made her heel sometimes, but she came in as a babyface. I mean, she was like fun to watch, and then they made her champion, and it was like, well, you got better people like Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks,
right?
Just to name a few.
You're just the name.
Exactly.
Your name is the reason why you're champion.
You're not even so that's part of it. But whatever. I mean, she brings eyes to the product, so it's kind of like it's just show business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Show business. That's what wrestling is.
So I guess she was expecting more. I think that might.
She was expecting like love and praise from fans, but I'm like, no, you got to bleed to get that.
Exactly.
You really do.
Yeah, you can't just show up here, put your 5 minutes in.
Right.
And be like,
the
why?
5 minutes were good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it was like she was entertaining to watch, but also she like injured a shit ton of people on the way out. So it was just like, now you're putting out like some of my favorite wrestlers out for like 2 or 3 months. Like,
right.
Fuck off. Come on now. Learn the business. Protect the people. Because that's what it is. It's just like you're protecting your
actors.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going through shit, but you're still.
Yeah.
It's still like, even though you're competing against each other, you're still you're trying to work with people.
Yeah, it's a show.
They're your coworkers. Like, don't stop fucking them up.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That'd be like if I jumped over on the desk right now and pushed the computer down. It's like trying to intimidate you and be like, "Oh, I'm number one. This is number one sports podcast. I'm the man." And I leave or some shit.
Yeah, have both cameras facing you. That's fine.
Right.
One on your crotch and then
exactly. Like, yeah, this is my kind of show. And then being like, "Why don't people like me?" Okay, I had no idea if she was still doing that.
No, she it was like she did it for a year, decided to have a kid. Now she's like a mom. So.
That's a typical mom move.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
You know, I'm checking out. I'm having a kid.
Just fucking having kids and shit.
Yeah. Jeremy Stevens. Be exciting to see him fight again. This is going to be one of those cards where it's going to be exciting, but there's no names on it. I can tell when cards that when you get these like really important fights.
Is today.
This is today. Yeah, this is happening later tonight.
Nice.
At least I think. Look at the time. See if scroll up. They typically have the time. Yeah, this is happening tonight.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, UFC Apex. It's gonna be exciting. There's gonna be some cool stuff happening, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anyone gets knocked out.
Can you click on prelim? I just want to see what's going on underneath that as well. Anyone Rodriguez?
I was gonna say anything happening in the prelims.
No, but I mean this is where the people this is where the no names get their
shots,
their nose bloodied a little bit and see what they're worth. Like these cards are very important. Actually, if I really got into betting with these, I would watch these more often because these would be some like sleeper kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I know, like saying I know Malcolm Gordon is actually like really really good. And this is he's just on the undercard, and you can make some money doing that. I feel like with the big odds going into big fights, it gets into a little bit too much of the hype. MMA is terrible for betting. I think it's aggravating. Like I'd prefer to do like football, college ball, where it's kind of more easier to get metrics and saying like, okay, I think this team's gonna win by a certain amount of points, or this is like, oh, I got to call the round, and I got to say how they're gonna do it for me to get like a good return. Like,
damn.
Yeah, no, that'd be exciting. Expecting the main event to be really the highlight of this card.
Yeah, for sure. As it always is.
As it should be. That'd be weird if Imagine if your headliner
And you suck.
for your no headliner for your show is the first person. Like no one's gonna show up for the
yeah.
feature and the guest spot.
No.
If you start leaving, you're like, wait, don't go.
Come back.
Yeah.
I need you to come back.
You said the show was gonna be good. God damn it.
Anyways, but that's been us because we're just doing a short one.
Is that time?
Yeah, we're at 40.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's wrap it up for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So where can the people find you, and where can the people find us?
Hell yeah. You can find me at Garrett Monaco on Instagram. Follow us at SlapstickCast on IG. Same name at Slapstick on SlapstickCast on Twitter. Yeah, that's all for me right now. What do you got, Jesse?
Sweet. Jesse Pedraza Show on Instagram and on TikTok. So follow me on those. And I got Roast Battle at the Raven Lounge in Philadelphia. Come in. It's free. So see me insult some people. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Folks, be sure to check that out.
That's going to be at 9 p.m.
At 9 p.m. Go watch Jesse. Who you making fun of?
Tom Cox.
Yeah, like dude's got
His last name is a cock.
Is a fucking dick.
All right, that's just one.
Exactly. Hey, fucking, we're already on fire. Be sure to check that out, guys. Thanks for checking in on us, because I know you missed us, or you saw us, but you didn't get our real episode last time. So
you saw our artistic interpretation.
Yes,
whatever.
exactly.
Bye.
See ya.